Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed guests, and beloved women gathered here today, it is truly an honor to stand before you and share a message of love, strength, and divine blessing. Today we celebrate something deeply sacred, the inherent power, grace, and brilliance of women. In the rhythm of our lives, it's easy to forget how truly blessed we are. But if we take a moment to reflect, we can see the signs of those blessings surrounding us every day. True strength lies not in external displays of power or force, but in the quiet resilience that comes from within. It's easy to equate strength with physical power or the ability to overcome challenges without breaking a sweat. But real strength is deeper, more profound. It is a force that rises from the soul, one that remains unshaken even when the world around us is chaotic. True strength is not about never facing adversity. Rather, it is about how we rise in the face of adversity, how we continue moving forward even when the odds are stacked against us. A woman who embraces her inner strength understands that challenges are not obstacles to her progress, but opportunities for growth. Every challenge she faces, every hardship she endures, becomes a stepping stone toward greater self-awareness and personal development. She knows that there is power in her ability to endure, to adapt, and to persevere. It is this inner strength that allows her to maintain composure when others might fall apart, to stay focused when distractions threaten her course, and to stay grounded when life tries to knock her off balance. This kind of strength is not forged in the absence of fear or doubt, but in their presence. It is the courage to move forward even when fear whispers that retreat might be the safer option. Inner strength is not the absence of vulnerability either. Rather, it is the courage to be vulnerable, to feel deeply, and to keep moving forward despite those feelings. The woman who embraces her inner strength understands that being vulnerable does not make her weak. It makes her human. In fact, it is through vulnerability that we often discover the depth of our power. Vulnerability allows us to acknowledge our emotions and experiences without letting them define us. It becomes a source of empowerment, allowing us to connect more deeply with ourselves and with others. True strength is about resilience, the ability to bounce back from setbacks, to learn from failures, and to adapt in the face of challenges. It's easy to feel defeated when things don't go as planned, but resilience reminds us that failure is not the end of the road. It's simply a detour, a part of the journey. When we embrace our inner strength, we stop seeing setbacks as signs of our inadequacy and start viewing them as opportunities to evolve. Every setback becomes a lesson in disguise, a chance to learn more about who we are capable of. This mindset is crucial in the face of life's unpredictability. The world around us is constantly changing, and the path forward may not always be clear. But when we tap into our inner strength, we gain the clarity to see the opportunities within the challenges. Furthermore, inner strength is what enables a woman to hold her boundaries and stand firm in her beliefs and values. It gives her the confidence to say no when necessary, to protect her peace, and to make choices that align with her true self. This inner strength is often tested by societal pressures, expectations, and the opinions of others, but it is through these trials that a woman discovers her true power. She learns that her worth is not determined by external validation, but by her own sense of self. She becomes unshakable because she understands that her value is intrinsic and not dependent on how others perceive her. The source of this strength often comes from deep self-awareness. A woman who has embraced her inner strength has spent time reflecting on who she is, what she values, and what she is willing to fight for. She understands her strengths and weaknesses, her passions and fears, and she uses this knowledge to guide her decisions. This self-awareness gives her the clarity to choose the path that resonates with her, to prioritize her well-being, and to live authentically. It also allows her to remain adaptable, knowing that change is an inevitable part of life, and her strength lies in her ability to navigate it with grace and confidence. Moreover, inner strength also manifests in the ability to trust oneself. Trust is an essential component of strength because it allows a woman to make decisions with conviction, to follow her instincts, and to have faith in her own abilities. It is the trust that even when she cannot see the entire journey ahead, she knows she has the resources within her to handle whatever comes her way. This trust in oneself is empowering, as it removes the need for external approval and gives a woman the freedom to make choices that feel right for her. It fosters a deep sense of self-reliance, a belief that no matter what challenges arise, she has the tools within her to face them head-on. In addition to resilience and self-awareness, inner strength is characterized by emotional intelligence, the ability to understand, manage, and express one's emotions in a healthy way. A woman who embraces her inner strength is not afraid to feel her emotions, but she knows how to process and channel them constructively. She is aware that emotions are not something to suppress or deny. Instead, they are a powerful source of insight into her needs and desires. Emotional intelligence allows her to navigate relationships with empathy, to communicate her feelings effectively, and to maintain a sense of balance even in difficult circumstances. It's through emotional intelligence that a woman learns to manage stress, build meaningful connections, and maintain a sense of peace within herself. Finally, true inner strength is a deeply personal journey. It's not something that can be measured by societal standards or compared to others. Each woman's path to embracing her inner strength is unique, shaped by her experiences, her beliefs, and her values. For some, this strength may manifest in quiet moments of reflection and contemplation. For others, it may be seen in bold actions and decisions that defy expectation. Regardless of how it manifests, the essence of inner strength remains the same. It is the unwavering belief in one's ability to overcome, to endure, and to flourish. It is the recognition that no matter what life brings, there is an inner power that will always guide the way forward. And that in itself is a powerful and transformative force. A woman who spreads compassion and empowerment is not only a source of light to those around her, but also a reflection of her inner strength and wisdom. Compassion is the ability to understand and share the feelings of others, and empowerment is the process of enabling others to reach their full potential. These two qualities go hand in hand, creating a ripple effect that can transform not only individuals, but entire communities. When a woman embraces compassion and uses her influence to empower others, she becomes a catalyst for positive change in the world. The beauty of compassion lies in its simplicity. It does not require grand gestures or complicated actions. It can be as simple as a kind word, a listening ear, or a helping hand extended in times of need. Compassion allows a woman to connect with others on a deep human level. It enables her to recognize the struggles of those around her and to offer comfort, solace, and understanding. In many ways, compassion is an expression of vulnerability because it requires us to open our hearts and to show empathy for others. However, it is this vulnerability that strengthens a woman's ability to connect, heal, and uplift others. The act of offering compassion is not one of weakness, but rather a demonstration of great emotional strength and emotional intelligence. By showing empathy and kindness, a woman creates a safe space for others to be themselves, to express their feelings, and to seek support when needed. This safe space fosters trust, and trust is essential for building meaningful and supportive relationships. Through compassion, a woman encourages those around her to believe that they are worthy of care, love, and understanding, which in turn helps to nurture their sense of self-worth and confidence. At the same time, compassion is not just about offering comfort to others, but also about offering understanding and guidance in difficult times. A compassionate woman is able to not only listen to the struggles of others, but also to offer valuable advice or encouragement that can help them move forward. Her words are not just words of sympathy, but words that come from a place of deep understanding. She knows that the path to healing and growth is not always easy, and she is there to support those on that journey, offering a sense of hope even in the darkest of moments. But compassion alone does not create lasting change. True empowerment comes from the belief that every individual has the ability to shape their own destiny, and a woman who empowers others helps them to realize this potential. Empowerment is about encouraging others to take control of their lives, to make their own decisions, and to believe in their ability to create positive outcomes for themselves. It's about inspiring others to discover their strengths, embrace their talents, and pursue their dreams with confidence. When a woman empowers those around her, she does not merely offer assistance or guidance. She helps others find the strength within themselves to overcome obstacles and reach for their goals. She believes in their abilities even when they may doubt themselves, and she creates an environment where they feel encouraged, supported, and capable of achieving greatness. The power of empowerment lies in its ability to unlock the hidden potential in others. A woman who empowers those around her fosters self-belief, helping individuals to recognize that their worth is not determined by the opinions or limitations imposed by others. Empowerment is not about imposing one's will on another person, but about providing them with the tools and the confidence they need to take charge of their own lives. Through empowerment, a woman enables others to make informed decisions, set meaningful goals, and pursue their passions with determination. The beauty of compassion and empowerment is that they often work in tandem. Compassion helps create a safe, supportive environment in which people feel valued and understood. This, in turn, lays the foundation for empowerment. As individuals begin to feel capable of taking charge of their own lives and making decisions that align with their values and aspirations. When people feel understood and supported, they are more likely to take risks, to step outside their comfort zones, and to pursue their dreams with confidence. In this way, compassion provides the emotional foundation for empowerment, and empowerment gives people the courage to act on their potential. For a woman, spreading compassion and empowerment goes beyond personal relationships. It extends to the community she is a part of and the causes she believes in. A woman who embodies these values becomes a role model for others, showing them the power of kindness and the importance of lifting others up. She becomes a leader who leads not by domination or control, but by example, demonstrating through her actions that strength comes from lifting others rather than standing above them. Her compassion allows her to relate to people from all walks of life, understanding their struggles and helping to create positive change in the world around her. And through her empowerment of others, she helps to create a ripple effect that spreads far beyond her immediate sphere of influence, inspiring others to do the same. The true measure of a woman who spreads compassion and empowerment lies not in the accolades she receives, but in the lives she touches. When she lifts others up, she not only helps them achieve their potential, but she also contributes to a collective sense of well-being and progress. This kind of empowerment creates a community where individuals support one another, where people feel valued and appreciated for who they are, and where everyone is encouraged to pursue their dreams and make meaningful contributions to society. It's important to recognize that compassion and empowerment are not one-time acts, but ongoing practices that require commitment, patience, and dedication. A compassionate and empowering woman must continually cultivate these qualities within herself, nurturing them so that they can be shared with others. She must practice self-compassion, taking care of her own emotional well-being so that she can be a source of support and strength for others. She must also empower herself, recognizing her own worth and taking action toward her own goals so that she can inspire others to do the same. In this way, compassion and empowerment become not only gifts that are given to others, but also principles that shape the way a woman lives her own life. When a woman embraces compassion and empowers those around her, she becomes a force of transformation in her own right. She influences her relationships, her community, and the world around her, creating a legacy of kindness, strength, and support. She teaches others that the greatest power lies not in taking from others, but in giving to them, whether through compassion, encouragement, or the belief that they, too, have the power to change the world. A woman who spreads compassion and empowerment is not just changing lives, she is creating a better world for everyone. As we reflect on the signs that reveal a woman's true blessings, it becomes clear that these blessings are not just external or tangible gifts, but deep, intrinsic qualities that define her essence and impact the world around her. From embracing her inner strength to spreading compassion and empowerment, a woman who walks through life with these traits embodies a force of positivity, growth, and inspiration. Each of the qualities we've discussed today shows how the divine blessings a woman carries are not only for her own upliftment, but also for the upliftment of those around her. The first sign, the ability to radiate confidence even when doubt creeps in, is a reflection of the strength that lies within. It's a strength that doesn't require validation from the outside world, but is rooted in a deep self-assurance and the belief that she has the capacity to navigate life's challenges. It's a kind of quiet power that doesn't seek attention, but instead speaks volumes through actions and the way she carries herself. Her confidence is not an arrogance or a boastful display. Rather, it is a calm and quiet knowing that whatever comes her way, she has what it takes to overcome it. This inner confidence provides the foundation upon which other blessings flourish, as it opens doors and builds pathways for growth, not only for herself, but for those she encounters. The second sign, the ability to love and show compassion, is perhaps one of the most transformative gifts a woman can offer the world. Compassion is not a fleeting feeling, but a deep understanding and a genuine care for others. It's about seeing beyond the surface, beyond the immediate circumstances, and connecting with the heart of those around her. Compassion doesn't just heal, it has the power to inspire change. It moves people to act with kindness, to offer support when others are struggling, and to create communities of understanding and mutual respect. In spreading compassion, a woman opens hearts and minds, and in doing so, she spreads blessings far and wide. Her care for others isn't simply about making life easier for them. It is about empowering them to stand tall, to feel seen, and to know that they too matter. When a woman empowers others, she shifts the balance from one of dependence to one of self-sufficiency. Empowerment is the belief in someone else's potential and the encouragement to chase after it without fear. By empowering others, she helps them uncover their own strengths and capabilities. She teaches them that they are worthy of their dreams and ambitions, and that no matter what obstacles lie in their path, they have the ability to overcome them. Empowerment, when extended to others, multiplies, creating a network of confident and capable individuals who can in turn help and inspire others. It is a cycle of support, growth, and transformation, and this cycle has the power to change not only individual lives, but entire communities. A woman who empowers is not only giving others the tools to succeed, but she is also teaching them to empower those around them, creating a ripple effect that spreads across generations and culture. Another sign of a woman blessed by divine grace is her ability to remain resilient in the face of adversity. The struggles that come her way may be numerous, but her response to them is what sets her apart. She understands that adversity is a part of life, and rather than letting it defeat her, she uses it as an opportunity to learn and grow. It's this resilience that builds her strength and character. Through each setback, she finds new ways to rise, drawing from the lessons life has taught her. This resilience is not about never feeling pain, but about acknowledging that pain, accepting it, and choosing to rise above it. She teaches us that even in our darkest moments, there is always a path forward, if only we have the courage to walk it. The ability to stay grounded, even when the world around her is in chaos, is another remarkable quality of a woman who is truly blessed. This inner peace comes not from external circumstances, but from an unwavering belief in her purpose and her values. A woman who can remain calm in the face of stress or hardship creates a stabilizing influence in her environment. Her peace becomes contagious, spreading to those around her and helping to restore balance in times of turmoil. When others look to her for guidance or comfort, they find solace in her ability to remain composed. Her peace doesn't come from avoiding conflict, but from facing it with the quiet strength that she draws from within. It's this inner calm that allows her to act with clarity and to make decisions from a place of wisdom rather than fear. Her sense of gratitude also marks her as a woman blessed by grace. It's easy to take things for granted in today's fast-paced world, but a woman who embraces gratitude sees the beauty in the small things. She understands that each moment, each interaction is a gift, and she doesn't rush through life without taking time to appreciate it. Gratitude fosters a deep sense of contentment and joy, even in the midst of life's challenges. This attitude of thankfulness nurtures a positive mindset, one that attracts even more blessings and encourages others to adopt the same outlook. A woman who practices gratitude not only enriches her own life, but encourages those around her to be mindful of the blessings they too receive. Her purpose and passion in life are another clear indicator of her divine blessings. She lives with intention and focus, driven by a sense of mission and a commitment to fulfilling her purpose. Whether she is pursuing her career, supporting her family, or contributing to her community, a woman who is driven by purpose is a force of nature. Her passion is infectious, inspiring those around her to pursue their own dreams with the same energy and enthusiasm. Purpose gives her the strength to push through difficulties, knowing that her work and efforts have meaning beyond herself. When a woman is aligned with her purpose, she finds fulfillment not in recognition or reward, but in the satisfaction of knowing that she is contributing to the world in a meaningful way. As we reflect on these signs of a woman blessed with divine grace, it becomes clear that these blessings are not mere happenstances, but the natural manifestations of a life lived with intention, strength, and love. A woman who possesses these qualities is a living example of the power of compassion, the importance of resilience, and the ability to empower others. Through her, we see the potential for transformation, not just in her own life, but in the lives of those she touches. It is a reminder that the true blessings we receive are not always material or visible, but the profound qualities within us that shape the world we live in. Each woman here today is a testament to the incredible strength and beauty that lies within. When you walk in your purpose, when you embrace your strength, when you spread compassion and empower others, you become a living force of change. The world is waiting for the light you bring. And as you continue to walk in the blessings that are uniquely yours, you create a ripple effect that touches the hearts of many. It is through these blessings that you become the woman you were always meant to be: powerful, compassionate, resilient, and above all, a beacon of light to the world.